Oh, we are on, and my throat is not cleared. Good Lord. You like my new start screen? This is for streaming on Twitch, which I'm going to try again. Hello, Sid. You made it. Welcome. Good to see you. Shortly means pretty much now. That was mostly for Twitch. I started the live stream for Twitch 5 minutes ago, but it just said starting shortly on the screen. In fact, it still says starting shortly, which is why streaming on multiple platforms is perilous. There we go. There we go. That's better. Yes, it is awesome. I'm a big fan. Hello, everybody. Come on in. Come on in. Thank you very much. So yeah, this is going out on Twitch TV at jakeydon't, as well as on TikTok. But if the TikTok stream is, if the Twitch stream is messing up too bad, then feel free to stick with the TikTok stream, which is the one that I'm focusing on more. I could try to shout you out. Jarek Gutowski. How'd I do? Shout out to Jarek Gutowski. Yo, awesome. So, as is tradition, I'm starting in the line district, but we're not going to spend a lot of time here today. Yeah, you can't see the whole screen. Yeah, that's the trade-off for trying to stream mobile like this. It's more of a handheld experience. So, we are starting in the Line City today, just to give you guys a brief update. The work camp is still the heart of the city, and by work camp, I mean work family. I didn't mean to call it work camp. I keep making that mistake, and I'm sorry again. The Goo Lagoon, it's got the 3 pipes now, and so it's still expanding off the screen, in fact. The game is Cities Skylines, and this is the attempt to build the Line City, which is a real project that they're trying to build in real life. Again, I'm not spending too much time here this week because I want to jump over into Spiral District and the suburb with poop emoji and all that. But I just wanted to say that this is the promenade. What do you mean they gave up on the line? If they did, that's news, because I haven't heard that yet. But where we left off last week is we have a bit of a promenade where it's just pedestrian traffic and no cars allowed. If I can get a zoom in on that. No cars allowed whatsoever. We've got pylons and everything. Too expensive of a project they just stopped building. Big if true. I'm going to be checking on that news in just a minute. The one thing I did want to point out in Line City, well, 2 things, in fact. One is we are almost broke. We are positive on cash flow, but We've barely made any progress, and it doesn't look like we're going to be making much more. I did what they couldn't. Thank you. Yes, it's looking very lively. Yeah, I would want to see actual hard news or some kind of official statement saying that they've actually stopped. Work family is better than ever. Wow, that's different. I've not seen that before. Work family is better than ever. And by that I mean we've got the slums up and we've got the high-rise apartments up and running, and I've taken care of most of their trash issues. I think some of them are still getting sick, but I do have a medical clinic over here somewhere. Yeah, it's over here somewhere. So, yeah, they have that little clinic. You have your Bluetooth on, so you missed audio. Well, just a quick recap. Line City is not doing so hot, but because mostly employment issues right now. The Goo Lagoon is expanding. Allegedly, they may have given up on this in real life. Jared Gutowski, thank you so much for the heart. We do have the promenade where no cars are allowed. But we're not spending too much time here today because we have something else to get to. And wouldn't you know it, a strange formation has appeared just off of Line City here. Just off the edge of Line City. Some of you might recognize this. Cities Skylines is the game. And what's even weirder is that there's a couple of roads on here. Very, very mysterious. Quite an anomaly. I can't quite explain it. Yeah. So, what I can do is try to explain it. There were recently some shenanigans going on in Spiral District. Ghost of Poo Lagoon, you're exactly right. Work camp / work family. Sorry, I don't mean / work family. The only official name is work family. And if anyone calls it work camp, you're dishonoring them. Work family is just fine. They're doing great. Any icons are fake news. Anything saying that they're sick or anything like that, fake news. Anyway, so there's a depression that happened in the Poo Lagoon on the other map, and it's funny because now there's a mountain of that here. Also, we had some sinkholes that swallowed up some roads, and now there's some roads here. Looks like a "don't tread on me" snake. Yeah, I could see that. But without further ado, I'm just going to leave this as the image of this site for right now. And we're going to jump right over to the counterpart. Well, work family it's more like a series of rectangles. Yes, I am live. What expansions do I have? For DLCs, I have natural disasters, mass transit, and I just got plazas and promenades to try to make... Somehow the trees make the Poo Lagoon look hairy. Yeah. I just got plazas and promenades so I could try to build the line as it's supposed to be built, but it didn't work out. I'm not taking in enough cash, and what I was going to say is I might have to turn on infinite cash, just like they might need to do in real life to get the project finished. But I'm not there yet. I'm not going to give up yet. So here's where we stand. This was Poop District. You dove back into cities thanks to me. Thank you so much. You were showing your husband my city. I hope he likes it. This was Poo Lagoon. As you guys know, we recently got a high-tech, streamlined solution for all of our poop disposal needs. Yes, it's encroaching on the harbor, but we've installed some fresh water pumps here, and hopefully that's stemming the tide a little bit. Yeah, some of the locals have named this Judgment Pipe. I don't quite know why, but that's the name of it. This thing, it just intermittently turns on sometimes, and when it does, it dispenses raw sewage down this hill and into this depression. And I don't mean treated sewage like we normally have. I mean, this is the heavy stuff. This is the stuff that doesn't have any filtration of any kind. So we've got that going for us. The real Be Hard, thank you for the paper crane. At least it's fresh, absolutely. At least, yeah, absolutely. So you guys might have seen a video where a couple of sinkholes opened up and swallowed some houses whole, and took the roads with them. Definitely going to buy more DLC because of me. You hope they give me stuff. I'm not sure they know I exist. I've tried reaching out to them, but no response as of yet. I think they're busy. They might live in a dump, but I saw the press release, and hang on, do I have the press release available? Yes, I do. Okay, the official press release, which was leaked to me from the HOA, the Glades at Poopdale HOA, for immediate release. We are devastated by the tragic loss of life and land in our community. While it is tempting to attribute the sinkholes and rogue sewer pipe to occult sources, we urge the public to remain rational at this delicate time. It is our top priority to restore the land to its habitable state and move forward as an even stronger community for the stable families in our city. Okay, so basically what I'm taking that to mean is they're rebuilding. And they've already started. They restored the bridges. They're going to be trying to fill this in. And assumedly, they're going to fill in the rest of the poop emoji and try to get back their unsightly shape with no soul whatsoever. I mean, there's no theming here. There's no theming here whatsoever. Yeah, prayers for the families affected. I mean, that's one thing to pray. I personally am giving my thoughts and prayers to the poop emoji. I'm praying that it gets some kind of, I don't want to say retribution. That's a harsh word. I don't want to say retribution. It's more like just getting justice. Just some kind of justice. That's what I need. And at this time, I want to offer, let's call it amnesty. Yeah, let's call it, here's what I'm going to do. Let me put this phone down for a second. And here's what I'm going to do for these fine people. I can't guarantee that this way out is going to be stable forever, because it looks like it's right in the middle of where all the action was. Is there a GoFundMe for them? Probably. But I want no part of it. What I'm going to do here, and sorry, something's got to give. All right, the Brook residents, your neighbors will thank you for your sacrifice. Okay, they're mad at me. Don't worry so much. This is for you guys. I don't know why they're so angry, but I want them to know that I'm giving them a way out. Okay? Anybody who feels like they're on the wrong side of history, who lives in this district, there's your exit. That road goes straight into Venn diagram district, and from there you can take the highway or the blimp service, which is excellent, to go wherever you want. No hard feelings. Anyone who stays behind, I cannot guarantee your safety. That's it. So with that out of the way, I did have other things I wanted to get to tonight. I wanted to show everyone the Party Hat District because it's been feeling a little lonely lately. It feels like it's not been getting its attention. In fact, during the news announcement a day or two ago, it got cut off for breaking news because we reached a new milestone of people. Yes, yay Party Hat. It really, really had some things that it wanted to talk about, to say, like, these are all the good things we have. First of all, you should know that it's a historic district. It's the very first. If not for Party Hat, perhaps none of this would have happened. We wouldn't have Tornado. We wouldn't have House District. We wouldn't have Sideways Infinity. And we wouldn't have Spiral District. And all the others. So Party Hat is the first, but being first isn't good enough, so it's not stopping there. It also wants you to know that it does have an elder care facility, one of the finest in the city, and that's helping increase quality of life for everyone. It also has a completely full cemetery. I didn't notice that. So we're going to get that taken care of, and it's going to be a working cemetery again. Where's the Alphabet District? Well, sorry, Party Hat, but they want to know where the Alphabet District is. It's north by northeast from Party Hat. It's right by the airport. It's got a beautiful transit hub that barely anyone uses. And it goes A through L, and then L has a tunnel that goes to M. And we keep going, and we go all the way to Z. And I'm in the middle of refurbishing the Z, which is why there's nothing there. There used to be like a cemetery there, which I thought was kind of poetic, but that's been moved to the Y for now. How was the line? The line's okay. It's formed a strange poop emoji-like structure in the desert. That's the biggest news that we have there for it. Why is there haters in the N? It's all red. Oh, don't worry. That's not a hater. That's a dead person. But, just to make sure that we don't look too bad there. All better. Greek alphabet when I learned to write it in cursive. The monorail is still functioning. We still have the Taco Bell. It wanted to be a cafe, but that wasn't in the cards. We really needed a Taco Bell here. I don't think the sign even says Taco Bell, but you will get tacos if you're in there. Strangely enough, nobody's going. And for the life of me, I can't figure out why. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been neglecting the Party Hat District. Again, that's my bad. Seriously, guys, it's such a nice district. Why don't we give it more love? Here's the main feature of, not all the incinerators, although those are important. It has 5 blimp stops. 5 of them. People ride the monorail to see the Taco Bell. Yeah, 5 blimp stops. And if you want to see the infrastructure here, it's very proud of this. We worked long and hard on making sure that it was a centralized hub for blimp travel. as 5 distinct routes that go all over the city. And 2 of them go to Cube District because there was so much demand. And one of these purple dotted lines, that's the blimp paths. And one of them goes to Tornado District. And basically, the wait times for blimps here in Party Hat District, they're way lower than the wait times in other places. See, it's only just a crowd of, like, a few people and not a full crowd waiting for their blimps. And look at them. They're so happy. They're off being free and doing things in the city now. What's the population? 70,886 souls. The Party Hat District, it could be the wave of the future. I don't know why everyone is so reluctant to give it a fair shot. I mean, it's just... Yeah, I do know why. Because it doesn't have much personality. I mean, we haven't been doing enough civil works projects, and maybe that's why Party Hat wanted everyone to know about the blimps. Maybe that's why. So, you guys excited about the blimps? Because they're here. The game is Cities Skylines. Yeah, how is the Paperclip District? So that's another thing I wanted to talk about. In fact, I wanted to open a vote on this. So, as some of you know, the Paperclip has a history of trying to help people who don't necessarily know that they want help. And, sorry, just a second. Got some... Okay. So, as I was saying, it's got a history of trying to help people who don't necessarily want the help, but it means well. And it's wondering why nobody wants to move there. And the answer is pretty obvious. It's that I have not created roads for people to move in there. There's literally no way to get down there. Why is this filling up with water? That's ominous. Oh, yeah, these pumps are all turned off. That's why. Okay, you get a pump turned on. This is not part of it. So, I'm opening the floor for a little bit of discussion here. And then I'm going to put it to a vote. Should I create roads so that people can live in the Paperclip District? In fact, while we start the discussion, I'm going to actually make sure it's inaugurated as a real district. You have no idea how hard it is to type with this phone stand in my way. There. Just blimp only, they don't need a road? Would that even work? Okay, well, if we only did blimp access, they would need their own... There's 3 things that you need, absolutely, if you are going to have a district that works. You need trash services, you need police services, and you need death care services. I'm seeing blimp only a lot. Wow, I guess that's going to be an option. So, yeah, basically, if I made it blimp-only access, then I'd have to put in a landfill or incineration service and a cemetery or crematorium and a police station or police helicopters somewhere within the Paperclip. So, I'm going to create a vote now. Okay. I'm going to type this out. Should people have access to live in paperclip district? I can't. Okay, the question. Okay, it's just going to be live in paperclip because that's all I get to say. And the options are going to be yes, roads, yes, blimp only. Oh, okay. Okay, I'm going to say yes, roads and blimp for the first option to make that clear. And third option is no. And we're going to hit start. Okay, 5 minutes. 5-minute poll. How are we doing over on Twitch? I have no idea. Vegetable says world first with an icon over on Twitch. Thank you. Oh, there's 15 people watching on Twitch. Good to see you guys. Hope you're enjoying the full screen experience. So let's talk more about the paperclip while we wait for the votes to come in. We do have the boulder eyes. And some people know that boulders have a sketchy history over in Line City. One of them was implicated in starting a massive fire that caused lots of damage. Can I terraform? Absolutely. Only around the word bubble. Yeah, the funny thing is these are all roads. And so nobody's allowed to live here unless we change what Clippy is saying. Or unless we mute him. Also, you guys should know, as you're voting, there is a dam. And somebody asked if this dam is producing power. No. I don't think it ever will. There's a big fat goose egg right there. Everyone is scared to move there from the boulders? Maybe. We are voting for whether to allow people to live in the paperclip. Should I build full road access, or should I only allow blimps, which would be highly experimental, or should we say no? And I want everyone to know there is a dam, and the point of the dam is to have a emergency exit in case Clippy gets too much for us. This is a highly destructible dam. I could just put an ellipsis in there, that's true. Yeah, it's a much higher tech setup on Twitch. Yeah. Someone's asking on Twitch, how did you not know I streamed on Twitch too? Because I just started. Last time I tried this, the setup was terrible and didn't work whatsoever. And I was dropping about 90% of my frames, which is basically like looking at a still picture. So I got that fixed. Shout out to Natika Cat on Twitch. I hope I'm saying that correctly, for helping me test and walk through the problem so I was able to get a viable stream going. Thank you so much. So this is my other dam that I wanted to get working. It's also not working, and now it's flooding. That's unfortunate. I mean, I have no luck with dams whatsoever. Can I build an island? Yes. Yes, I can build an island. So when I set up this dam, the water was actually higher on this side, but I think the dam is now pumping water out, which is the opposite of what a dam's supposed to do. A dam is not supposed to be pumping water. A dam is supposed to be passively accepting water through it via gravity and then letting it fall out in order to collect electricity. This is the polar opposite of that. This is a dam spending power to push water out actively. This makes no sense. Yes, this is available on Mac. I was playing this on Mac until I decided to switch over to PC. Technically, this is a Mac, and I have it on both partitions. But yeah, it's available on Mac. So I'm putting a pin in this. My hope was to drain all of this to have more land for a new district. But looks like both dams are flooded. I had a dam over here too. Did that one die? Okay, I want everyone as my witness here, because I want it known that I'm creating a dam right now. I want everyone to see the water is flowing this way, right? Because I feel like I'm going insane. Oh, wow, the poll just ended. Blimp only won. 54% said yes, blimp only. That's a majority. That's more than, I mean, yes, roads and blimp got 37%, and no got 7%. So, all in all, everyone does want access to Clippy. Most people do. I cannot believe that. That's amazing. Democracy in action. So, we're going to be doing blimp only and see if that works. Okay, so I want everyone as my witness here before we do that. It says estimated production 16 megawatts. It also has that little square box on the opposite side of the water flow. And it has the curvy part pointing toward the way that the water is coming from. So I want everyone to see that, because that's supposed to be everything you need in order to get a dam working. Yet I've never once had a working dam in this game. And somebody always says it's backwards. This is not backwards. Everyone just saw that. So now we're gonna... Oh, you guys saw that too. It said 16 for just a second, and now it says 0 again. Look at that. What kind of kangaroo court stuff? Look at that. 16-0, 16-0. Google says to lower the dam. You know what? Well, see, here's my problem with Google's advice. If I lower the dam, then don't we get something like this where it's overflowing? I have to draw it wider. It's flowing over on the side. See, this is why dams are terrible. No matter what you do, something goes wrong. I mean, thank you, everyone, for the advice. It's good advice, but just why? Why does it have to be so complicated? Why can't we just have the dam? And after I redo this, we're going to get that district started with Clippy. Now it says slope is too steep. Estimated production 0. I can't win. 32. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to draw it lower, not higher. Boom. No, wait. Wait, somebody said lower, somebody said high. Okay, we're going to come back to this later. I'm getting confused now, and I think I'm creating ripples in the water that are going to cause trouble downstream if I keep going. Somebody said rip tunnel, and yeah, that's a problem. Yeah, put the dam on more land. It needs to overlap more on land. The water goes around. These are all reasonable points. Everything. The more I learned about dams, the more I think we should get rid of all dams in real life. That's the truth. Okay, so we all... we're doing this. We're doing this. On to adventure. So I'm pulling up a blimp stop here. Where will it fit? On the outside, of course. Then you draw a nice little blimp path. And Oh, we need power, too. That's another thing we need down here. I can connect power from... You know what? You're getting a windmill. And we'll upgrade you later once you prove that you're worthy. I think I just gave him a nose. Oh, boy. Yeah, he's got a nose now. That's okay. Alright, now I'm going to create a new line because the blimps need to be told that this is a place that they can go. So Cube's going to get a line there, and it goes back to there. This is just the introductory phase. You miss Clippy. My mom misses Clippy too. When they got rid of Clippy in Microsoft Word, she was like, "Oh, but I love Clippy." I didn't know what to say to that. I said, "Sorry. It wasn't my decision." Clippy knows. Okay, so right now I'm creating spaces for people to live in. Now, the question... I'm going to speed up time here. So now the little day bar is filling up faster. My question that I don't know the answer to is whether people are even allowed to move in without road access. If not, we'll cross that bridge. Whoa, that was a pun. It's possible I might have to give temporary road access. Did I show her Clippy? No, I did not. In fact, she doesn't even know that I live stream yet. I said that like it's scandalous or something. If they come by blimp, will there be no cars? Not necessarily, because the people can turn into cars. Or they have the cars in their pockets. I'm not sure. No way. Well, now we know they can build without road access. No way. Somebody said I'm drawing a beard for Clippy, and that might be true. Clippy pioneers road access is for normies, yes. No way. If this works, I'm going to lose my mind. I honestly thought it wasn't going to work. Wait, where are the people? There's nobody on there yet. Would an underground highway be feasible? Absolutely. That was the plan, to turn the eyebrows into underground highways. The cemetery should be on the outside of an eyebrow. Wait, are people living in here? What? There are people living in that house. There are people living in that house. That's people. That's actual people. Yeah, like a frat house. Yeah. Like a frat house. 9 young adults and 1 teen and 4 adults. Something doesn't add up here. Oh, there's 4 households. Wait a minute. How are we fitting 4 households into this structure? Back where I come from, this looks like 2 houses to me. A duplex, if you will. All uneducated. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it's a duplex, but it's clearly 2 units. Yet it says they have 4 households. I'm calling shenanigans. Lauren, thank you for the gifts. Teleport people? No need. We've got a blimp. A quadruplex? I think so. Maybe. No, sir, thank you. Yeah. Here come the blimp boys. I'm not seeing any foot traffic. I'm very weirded out here. Do they even have water? By mirror... Okay, I know what happened. Back when I was trying to flood this for an ill-fated project, I had these pipes put in for dropping the sewage in here. So those are left over. Those are water and sewage pipes. So they've got full plumbing. Yeah, this is sacrilege. The real Clippy doesn't have a nose. Wow, 200 people are watching. That is amazing. I love you guys. So, my question is, what now? Do I keep building as if this is okay? Give the poor people a... Yeah. I thought you were saying that they were poor. No, give the poor people a park. You're right. How do I do that? Okay, you guys get a small playground. You're going to get it right here. It's like a soul patch. Can I put in the text? I'm not quite sure which. Oh yeah, full chin of homes. Let's build out the full chin. Right next to these giant, ominous water pumps. Pay no attention to those. Have people living in his beard like squirrels or mountain men. I'm still not seeing any foot traffic. There it is. Proof. They're gone now, but you guys saw it. That's proof that there's people actually living here. I do need commercial. Well, that's a question. Do I need commercial? Because they do have the blimp. And if they want to go to the store or something, they can always get on the blimp and come out here. And there's plenty of stores over here. Plenty of stores. In fact, I'm so proud of this. I think they deserve a dedicated blimp stop. I think they've earned that. Where's the commercial over here? I want to put them right in the heart of the the shopping and the zones. Yeah, we're there already. We're there already. I think they've earned this. You guys want to go out on the town? Right here. Right here. Direct line to Cube District. No waits. So I'm changing the blimp stop. Where are you? Okay, I gotta hide the other blimp stops. Hide the other blimp stops. Hide the other blimp stops. I can't see the one that I need, so I'm hiding the other blimp stops. Do. There we go. Okay. Drag stop to move it. There. Beautiful. A building is on fire. Well, what building? The monorail stop is on fire. That's embarrassing. How embarrassing. Paperback novel, thank you for the cake. Eminent domain them into oblivion. We're not into oblivion. Just a couple of buildings had to go. I'm not a monster. Ooh, they need some Wawa. All right. All right, Paperclip has a pretty full beard. That's cool. One small corner shop. All right, one small corner shop. But I need you to understand what that means. If I give them a small corner shop, then somebody outside of this district is going to come in for the express purpose of going to that shop. And they're a fool. Okay. If I build it here, yeah, let's build it here. One corner shop. And somebody should want to build in there. Mr. Caddyfish, good to see you. I'm still very curious about that Mr. Caddyfish created a video recently. A lot of it was talking about like sewer management and stuff, but the part that he glossed the freak over at the end was his road design, which I have so many questions about, and I know he has the answers. Dude, I know you have the answers, and you're holding out on me. So I'm very eager to hear more about your road design. And I'm going to leave it at that for now. Teeth houses? Oh, you're right, they do look like teeth. Here's what I'm going to do. We wanted this to be a beard and not teeth, so let's just do that. And then hopefully the next people who move in have roofs that are not so bright. Yeah, it's supposed to be a beard. I was afraid of this. I'm afraid that we're degrading Clippy a little bit. And that's the last thing I want to do to such an icon. See, he's trying to help us. It looks like we are trying. Well, I'm surprised as heck that this is working, but it seems to be working. My question is, why is it working? Because they should be clamoring for trash services. Maybe they do need trash. All right. I'll tell you guys what. Right on its head, far away, so it can pollute in peace. Incinerator. He should stay bald on top. Here's the thing. This thing gives off so much pollution. I don't want to make everybody regret their decision to live here. I want them to have a little bit of a birth from this thing. He's got a hat. There you go. He could still be bald if we call this a hat. What did the path say? What path? I could make it in the speech bubble. The speech bubble doesn't actually connect yet. I'd have to build a tiny little dirt road or something right here. You know, let's do that anyways. Because what good is all this up here if it's not connected? Oi, 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 oi. That's no good. I think we're already messing up the... Yeah, no. New plan. New plan. We're going to make a tunnel. We're going to make a tunnel... I don't know. New plan. The new plan is the old plan again. Let me just try on this side. And not be a straight line. Let's have it be a curved line. As small as possible. Why doesn't it let the path go to roads? You have the same issue. So if you want to build like a footpath, like one of these, this is just an example. I'm not keeping this. The idea is you don't build it on the road. You build it right next to the road like this. And let's suppose I wanted to put a path like this. You just put it near the road, not on the road, and then it fills in the rest of the way for you. So it makes an actual sidewalk. I think I just gave him a headband. This game is Cities Skylines. So now we have trash services. How's the crime rate, though? I think everyone's getting along. I think... Oh, we got a problem. Noise pollution. Noise pollution. From the blimp, no doubt. Give him eyelashes. Eyelashes? Okay. I'll give him some eyelashes. So people will have places to work within the paperclip district. Of course, this also means people are going to be coming from outside of the district in order to work in these spots. That's how it happens. Am I going to the line during this live as well? I was at the line briefly during the start. I can pop by again for a little bit to show the developments that have been happening. Where are all the dead people going? I believe nobody here has died yet. You need trees. We know that trees help with noise pollution. So we're going to give you some trees. An eastern cottonwood sounds delightful. How's the on-fire monorail? It's a good question. I should probably go check. I'll go check in a minute. Look at that. It worked. No more noise pollution. Now it really does have a bit of a beard. That's some stubble. Commuting by blimp. Yeah, that's how it's going to be. This is the future somebody wanted. Look at that. The only way in or out of this artificial valley is by blimp. And it was a great idea. It's going to be full. Yeah. The blimps only carry 35 people each. So if that becomes a problem, then we're going to have to add more blimps. Who are you? Emma Blackwell. Uneducated child. Going to... Where do you go to school? That is unreal. Guys, Miss Emma Blackwell goes to school halfway across the city in the roundabout district at this elementary school. They need a school? They just might, but listen. Before we jump to any decision, she's going to the pharmacy? I don't know, maybe her mom needed something, maybe her parents. Okay, where's the pharmacy? She's going all the way. These people are crazy. They don't mind long commutes. She's going all the way to Monorail District to go to the pharmacy. Maybe it's not sus. Maybe they... Okay, back in the 60s, 50s, parents would send their kids out for packs of cigarettes and stuff. I'm not saying that you're allowed to do that here, but maybe the mom just needed something, so the kid's going out for it. Just saying. Sounds like she needs an airship. She does. I admire her gusto and her can-do attitude. These people need water up here. Let's fix that. In fact, let's make sure that everyone in this district has water. And this never needs to look pretty. This just needs to have everything covered in blue. There. They do need education, but I'm just saying, before we jump to any rash decisions, she already is in school. What time of year is it? We are in September, according to the little calendar in the corner. She's probably already making friends. Okay, if I pull her out of school at this point just to transfer her to a closer school to where she lives, that might damage her. I mean, what if she really likes that school? What if she's really enjoying herself? I'm not going to... Everyone in the city needs private gyrocopters? Quite possibly. If I had a way to give them gyrocopters, I would. So, let's put it down as a maybe, because, I mean, let's look at this education panel. Oh. Okay, so we have capacity to serve almost 18,000 elementary school students, but we only have 5,500 eligible, so that's not the problem. The problem is accessibility, which I know you guys already know. I know you guys already know that. Yeah, you're right. Maybe she's going to be a future blimp operator. I'm not going to take her dream away. And look, some of these people are going to school and getting educations. Look at that. The numbers don't lie. We have 4 educated people and 1 highly educated person, or well-educated. And well-educated means they've finished high school. I didn't put any high schools in here. I'm telling you, the system works. We don't need schools. That's it. We just don't need schools. In fact, do we even need a cemetery? Because so far, nobody's dying. I think we've accidentally created a utopia. Use policies to make all young adults go to school. I think I have that on already. Let's check. Let's check the city policies. Yep. Education boost. Boost the education budget and make young adults automatically choose education over working. That means young adults prioritize education and it increases our budget. So there you go. Do they need the turbine? They did at the start. Let's see if they still need it. Let's check our power grid. Yeah, you're right. They don't need the turbine anymore. Goodbye, turbine. That'll help with the noise pollution. This is the first time you've joined on purpose. Well, this is the first time I'm going to thank you. I'd probably thank you anyway. But yeah, thank you for joining. This game is Cities Skylines. Okay. So on Twitch chat, they're saying there's no problems in Clippy District because Clippy solves them before they become an issue. I couldn't have said it better myself. That's very true. So, okay, let's check on the monorail fire. Is that even a thing anymore? No, we have an excellent fire department. All hail Clippy. Great spot for a playground. Yeah. But I'd have to draw a new road to put it right in the middle there, so I'm going to put it off to the side. Let's get a playground district. Not a district. Let's get a playground going. Large playground. Heck yeah. That made everyone happy. Now he looks like he's looking to the left. Put in 2 for his nostrils. I wonder if that would even fit. No, it doesn't fit. Space already occupied. Yeah, I wish I could put 1 on each side. I'd have to tear up the entire district to make this big enough. I wonder if I could put something similar. You know what I can do? This might just end up being a placeholder, but I think I can put in dirt paths. This might be a mistake, but it's feeling more and more like a mistake. That is scuffed. Maybe this didn't... You know what? Maybe... Let me try this. Let me zoom in really close. Turn off the snapping. It's okay to abandon failures. You sound like my parents. I'm just kidding. Does that work? I don't have any baseball diamonds, I don't think. Clippy cannot fail. What's Baby Clippy? I'm not familiar with Baby Clippy. Twitch chat saying Clippy 2024. Vote for Clippy. Paperclip maximizer for the win. Tile the universe with your likeness. No. Voldemort Clippy unlocked. Oh no. I get the feeling that everyone's feeling that second nostril we put in. Take out the... Yeah. It sounds like this wasn't meant to be. Volda Clippy. Oh, now I'm getting people saying leave it. Okay, hold on. Unexpected vote coming in. Clippies. Second. Autocorrect is trying to get me to say Floppy's second nostril. That's not what I want. Clippy's second nostril. Keep. Delete. New poll is started. The park is the nose, not a nostril. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah. There's a lot of different buildings that you can have in this game depending on what DLCs you have. As far as entertainment and leisure, there's a whole wealth of them. You've got small park, small playground, park with trees, large playground, bouncy castle is always a favorite, botanical garden, dog park. Okay. Carousel, Japanese garden, which for some reason gives less entertainment than some of the other options, which is weird. Tropical garden, even less entertainment. And then there's special ones that have to be on water, like Fishing Island and Floating Cafe. Japanese garden. I could put it in a Japanese garden. Maybe size matters. Good God. Got the cherry blossom trees. I'm not seeing any bonsai trees, but they do have a koi pond. It's cool. Put in a tram so they can get around Clippy. I'm not even sure I have a tram. That might be a different expansion. It does look boring. Maybe it is, in fact, just a boring place to be. Maybe once you see the bonsai, once you see the cherry blossoms and the koi pond, you get bored of it. That could be it. Oh, is that a Zen garden too? With the sand? Yeah, that's totally a Zen garden. You can see the little rake marks. Depending on if the stream's resolution is high enough, maybe you can see the rake marks. What DLCs do I have? Mass transit, disasters, and plazas and promenades. You do see it. Good. That means that this stream has some quality to it. So while we're waiting for that poll, ignore this, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. How's the Spiral District doing? Good question. A lot of unaccounted for cadavers that need to be picked up. Oh, that's the problem. I was in the middle of the cemeteries had too many people in them, so I had to say empty. So let me go back to... We're going to take care of Spiral District. It's fine. What's all the red? Oh, nothing. Just some... Red means it's a big problem and that the property is going to get abandoned if the problem doesn't get fixed eventually. Like this one means the trash hasn't been picked up in a while. And this one means they don't have enough goods for their business. Have I made any areas with the walking promenades yet? Yes, I have. I have made in the house district. They've called it Dale Mall. I'm not keen on that name, but I haven't changed it yet. This used to be a regular street, but I converted it. To, it's pretty popular. This is what the plazas and promenades content looks like. Okay, Clippy's second nostril. The vote has come back with 63% saying delete. So that's it. It's staying deleted. Okay, it's saying that a sinkhole's about to happen. I have no idea where that would have come from. I have a hunch that it might be right here. I have a hunch that it might be right there. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is a shame. How could that have happened? Totally unplanned. I was just sitting here giving everyone a tour. That is crazy. Well, fortunately, they do have this other road if they need to get out, and by golly, they're using it. That's good. Oh, and what is this? What the heck is this? The pipe has started spewing raw sewage again. That is messed up. Oh, my. New waterfront. Yep, new waterfront. Thank you so much. Oh boy, oh boy. So some of the houses are getting flooded, which is not great. I think we're going to have to cancel the school bus service because this was the route that they were using. And this route doesn't go to the school. This one goes to Venn Di. I don't know how they're going to get to the school anymore. And it looks like the school's been having trouble with school bus backup anyways. Property value is about to go up. And that school's only at half capacity. So why all the school buses? Imagine living there. Sucks to be them. I mean, this is literally the design of every suburb in America. Man, oh man. Should we take this as a sign of some kind? Oh. Yeah. And with all the school buses, a hearse can't even get in there because of all the school buses. You know what I'm going to do? I don't know what's going on with the bus service, but this has got to stop. So the bus service to the school is hereby canceled. That's it. I don't know what the problem is, but we can't have nice things. Out of here. Now, the line still exists, but now it's no longer for going to the school. Now it's just for tuning in. Sorry, I was reading something while speaking. Now it's going just around the district locally. So if you want to, visit your friend's house, I guess, then you can take the school bus to go from one side of the neighborhood to the other. The Glades needs more roundabouts. Yeah, it does. In fact, I'm going to put my HOA hat on for a minute. Hello, everyone. I'm the HOA president now. Why does my voice sound exactly the same as it did before when I was a different person? Don't worry about that. Our voices just naturally sound this similar to each other. I'm going to be rebuilding this district because that's what we need. And in order to do that, we must expand. And to that I say, more roundabouts, please. Oh no, my architects. They didn't warn me about the slope here. This is Cities Skylines. And I'm currently the HOA president of the Glades, where we only let in the most high-quality families. I'm talking about people of good breeding stock, good pedigree. That's who I want living here. Some might call that discriminatory, but I just call that good policy. No, I'm not an evil man. Oh my. Oh my. There, more roundabouts. Do I like this more than SimCity? Yes. Yes, I would say this is better than SimCity. It's stupid addictive. Yes, is this Florida? It might as well be. I'm not even 100% sure that this is America because the currency is a C with two lines through it. So it might be America. Policy, good breeding, yeah. Yeah, so... Oh, what? I took off my HOA hat for a second. I'm the mayor again. Yeah, so the HOA president might be kind of a bad, evil person by the way he's talking about what families are allowed to live in there. So just think about that. Bolivia. Is this Europe? I don't know. Hat sounds. Okay, so we did create a new roundabout in defiance of this. Man. See, this is the part that scares me. This just looks ominous. Is that pipe still going? Okay, oh, the flood service showed up. They're trying to quell. Guys, you're going to need more trucks. Look at that. That's a valiant effort. I think they brought out how many trucks? They probably brought out all 10, but some have probably already gone back. They're trying to vacuum up literally everything that is coming out of this pipe. Eventually, they're going to have to give up. But they are trying. HOA presidents are there for one of two reasons, power or pity. Very true. Have I seen the roundabout mod? No, I have not, because I try not to play with mods for a couple different reasons. But I'd say that is like 80% a circle. If I wasn't looking too closely, I would mistake that for a perfect circle. Can we get some scenic overlooks of Pooh Fjord? That's what we're calling this, Pooh Fjord. Yeah, in fact, I recently learned there was a button that I didn't know about, that I had ignored the entire game. Free camera mode. And what that does is it gets rid of all the icons and everything that you can click on, and it makes the camera smoother when you move it. Mods make the game glitchy? Yeah. I bet. That's another reason that I shy away from mods usually. Okay, some scenic views of the Pooh Fjord. There's the view from the top. Then I'm gonna do a little camera spinning here. Shut your eyes if you're gonna get dizzy. Okay, let's try to do just a tiny little ease forward. And look up at the majesty that is this pipe. Can I make a boat tour so that everyone can enjoy the natural beauty of Pooh Fjord? I don't know about boat tours. I can make ferries, but without a permanent water source. I mean, it's not a no. It's not a no. Maybe they want to monetize this. In fact, that opportunistic mayor... Sorry, not mayor. What am I saying? I'm the mayor. That opportunistic HOA guy, look what he just did. I mean, this guy doesn't miss a trick. He's already put in a ferry stop. He's anticipating the tourism. Name the pipe Pope? You want to name the pipe Pope? Pope? Like that? The pipe is named Pope. Pope. Alrighty. You know what's funny is that somehow this section up here isn't, it's not getting filled up this time. That's a little strange, because last time it didn't have a lot of problems with that. Ignore this. Don't mind me. Okay, let's check on some other things. That is the Glades at Poopdale. It was Poop District, but after the poop emoji saw its fateful end, a suburb moved in. And people aren't thrilled about it. So, Paperclip is still alive and kicking. Not a single person has passed away here. We don't have any sort of death services here. New roundabout has no water. Unmerciful God. Clippy is eternal. I'm an easily swayed mayor. Public vistas. Cinematography. Yeah. Thank you. I pick my camera angles very carefully. Any Taco Bells in the Paperclip district? We did put in one shop. Let's see what is it? Busy corner shop. That's the only thing we have. We can try to put in one more shop and see if it turns into a Taco Bell or not. Maybe we didn't have enough space last time. It was a little 1x1 spot. Let's see what happens if we give it a 2x2 spot. Let's see what gets built there. Someone's dead at the... Oh my God. Who would die at a park? Really? Really? Okay. It's time to build a cemetery. They're saying a sinkhole's coming, but I don't buy it. Wait, why did I put it there? Let me move this here. Whoa. Oh my gosh, so unexpected. What? 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 Guys, this is starting to feel a little personal. I don't know about this. Oh no, how could this happen? Haunting of the poo. Clippy's eyes are just ready to burst into flames. I don't disagree. What happened? Well, ever since this suburb got created, strange things have been happening. And the poop emoji, which was put to rest about a week ago, it started to come back, but as a trench in the ground instead of as little mounds up above the ground. It's not cursed. I see no curses here. No, there's no problems. Flame pits in the eyes. If I could find a way to do that, I might just do it. There's nothing cursed about this. You guys are playing. How's that pipe doing? Pipe's still going strong. Yeah, you're right. This is what happens when you build on sacred land. I gave them a warning, and I gave them an exit. If they want, look at that. What's bothering me is that they're coming back. You know what? I think I could force them out. If need be, as mayor, I think I can force them. Oh, yeah. Okay, so when the person said that the new roundabout has no water, I didn't comprehend what that actually meant. But now I do. You're right, they have no water. Now they have water. They can move anywhere. Yeah. But as mayor, I also have powers to evacuate certain areas of the city. Let me see here. Let me see. I'm looking through my options over here. Destruction. Oh, here we go. Escape routes. Oh, so if I build shelters, then I can evacuate citizens. Got it. Got it. So, no, I'm in a moral quandary. Do I build a shelter for them to evacuate to? Or do I say that they've made their bed and now they have to lie in it? A one-way road? That is a way to get them out. If I make this a one-way road, they're law-abiding citizens. They would never drive against that. Shelter in Clippy. Let them die. Lie. Let them lie. Shelter right next to the glades. If I put the shelter in Clippy, then I cannot reserve it for just them. It would have to be for the residents, for, like, everyone. You know, wait. Maybe that does... Let me experiment here. I'm pretty sure there's a way to evacuate just one district. Oh, we got a report on the sinkhole. We lost 6 citizens, 3 buildings were destroyed, 724 meters of roads were destroyed. And once again, I don't know what that is in freedom units. Oh, yeah. The year is meaningless here. That could say any year we wanted. Allegedly, it's 2158, but, I mean, it looks an awful lot like 2023 aesthetics from where I'm sitting. See that? They're complaining about land value now. They're saying the land value is too low and they might need to move out. The sinkhole must be fed. You're new here. What game is this? This is City Skylines, but some people call it Poop and Traffic Manager. Clippy's, yeah. Pope is still going strong. Yes. How does a sinkhole happen? The best game ever. Well, I'll tell you, in real life, the way a sinkhole forms is when water underneath a structure gets saturated. And if there's some kind of cavity that's saturated with water, then it causes the soil above to become weak and no longer support a load, and then suddenly it can all collapse. I learned that from watching civil engineering videos on YouTube. But I know that wasn't your question for real. I'm just kind of being a jerkweed about it. In this game, if you have the Disasters DLC, then you get another menu on this landscaping menu over here. You get a new section called Disasters. I guess disasters are a form of landscaping, and you get tornadoes, earthquakes, sinkholes, thunderstorms, forest fires, collapsed buildings, regular fires, tsunamis, which are no joke, probably the most devastating of anything in this list, and meteor strike. You'd think the meteor strike would be worse than a tsunami, but not in this game. This became educational. So, for example, suppose I get possessed for a moment, because at the end of the day, I am but a vessel for the reckoning. I could just, click sinkhole and, what was that? I blacked out for a second. That was weird. What did I miss? Nothing? Okay. Anyway, like I said, they're going to try to rebuild in here, but the poop's still going strong. Oh, yeah. What we were working on was there was finally a dead person in the Clippy district. So we had to create a cemetery for that. And it is connected. Okay, nothing, everything's normal. Okay, good. Good. Do we need anything else in Paperclip? Are we still debating the education thing, or have we decided that they have access to things that they need? I want to talk about the Cube District for a minute, if I can. So, the Cube District, we would all draw this in school, but the funny thing about Cube District is it's all one-way streets, which shouldn't quite work, except that there's a second layer to Cube District underneath. The back of the cube is actually underground roads. So what that means is if you want to get through the cube, you use the back roads. And then you come out like right here, see at the top here, there's a tunnel. And that's how you actually navigate the cube. Although sometimes these one-way roads arbitrarily change in directions, and they can get kind of lost, and it can be hard to find your way out of the cube. So, maybe my hand just slipped. Oh! Another sinkhole. My gosh. I couldn't have seen this coming. You know what these people's problem is? It's hubris. They didn't learn their history. They should really see the signs now. It took us all by surprise. So let me try building a shelter here. I feel bad for them, so I'm going to build a shelter. And the shelter is under emergency services, disaster services. We have two choices. We have the small emergency shelter or the large emergency shelter. The difference is capacity. The large one has 10,000 people. Small one has 1,000 people. And I don't have a way to count how many people are in this district, which is scary. Large. Do we want to go large? All right. We'll do a large shelter. First come, first serve. Slow down, Satan. There's enough room for everybody, as long as I pick the right one. Yeah, I need a conscience that's relatively clear. Look at that, they're all happy. Mark escape routes. When there's no escape routes, the shelter has coverage around it like other service buildings. If you want to control which areas use this shelter, mark an escape route to alter the coverage area. The school has 1,200 students, so it has to be a lot of people in the district. Oof. Yeah, you're right. So large is correct. All right. Let's give them some power. Let's make sure they have water. They do. And let's make sure they're part of the district. And the reason I want to make sure they're part of the district is because of a certain policy that we need. Let me pull up the policies here. The policy is called VIP area. And what it means is any and all shelters in the policy area are reserved only for citizens living in the policy area. Now, normally that's probably a way to make sure that poor people get killed. But in this case, this is the only shelter. And I have reason to believe that this is the only district that's actually in danger in the first place. So I want to make sure that people outside this district are not needlessly taking up space in the shelter when it's really meant for where the danger is. The roundabout isn't part of the district. Well, that's a bureaucratic oversight that could have gotten them killed. Thank you. Can you imagine them trying to get to the shelter and some guard saying, "I'm sorry, you're not part of the district." They say, "But the HOA president said I was." And then the guard says, "But this piece of paper doesn't. Look at the official map." And it's like, oh, darn it. Guess we don't get room at the shelter. They're now in the safe zone. Absolutely right. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, sorry, I blacked out for a second. Oh, look at that. The pipe shut off. Future lake looks good. Guys, that's insensitive. That's so insensitive. How do you shelter from a sinkhole? I don't know. I've never actually checked to see whether a emergency shelter in this particular game is sinkhole proof or not. I know they're tsunami proof. I painfully watched who was able to get to the shelter and who wasn't. And I'm leaving that memory unexpanded upon. I don't know if sinkholes are covered. I don't know if meteors are covered. So we're just going to have to wait and see. Let's talk about Cool S for a minute. Because what is there to say? Well, I'll tell you what there is to say. Cool S really, really hates Spiral District a lot. Has anyone ever wondered why? It is cool. So I'm just going to float that out there for right now. The beef. Yeah, we're going to make sure that they get their Taco Bell over here. Oh, yeah, I forgot to check on whether this became a Taco Bell or not. Excuse me? Organic foods? Because it doesn't have any curves. No, organic foods is like the polar opposite of a Taco Bell. But no, see, I want something that looks like fast food, and this looks more like fast casual food. The only way to get in and out of Cool S is actually not through the spiral. They actually are completely independent of all other districts. They have an underground road network that goes directly to the highway. This being the main highway. So they can go wherever they want, and they never have to go to any district that they don't want to go to. Your geography is rusty. You're right, it is so cool. Everything about the S is cool, including their roadway system.
Astrologers report that a devastating meteor will strike the city in the near future.
Really, a meteor? It's so weird. I don't remember hearing about any meteors coming up. So, think about how much attention that the Spiral District gets. How much energy has gone into these... Whoa. Oh, my. Huh.
Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Wow.
Strike has occurred. Avoid the impact site and head to shelter if any is available.
Those kind of look like eyes. Do you guys see that? Didn't this thing have eyes before? Doesn't the poop emoji have eyes? That is very strange. Nato, thank you for stopping by. Good to see you. Peace out. Notice you, senpai? Poot Scoot, I notice you. Yeah, it does look like the Sorting Hat. That too. Ghost poo staring into our souls. Now I have to tsunami. Here's the thing about tsunamis. I can't call in a tsunami. If I do, Cool Ass is going to take it first. The tsunami can only come from the coastline. And the coastline is this way. And I don't get to pick the direction. I don't get to pick the trajectory. I only get to pick how big it is. And so if I call in a tsunami, literally everything can and will get hit. And this would take the least damage out of anything. And if you guys have seen the Line City things, then you'd know that that a tsunami is no joke. It wiped us out. We rebuilt, but only because work camp. Not everyone died from work camp. I mean work family. Sorry. Yeah, you're right. Family. Sorry. I didn't mean work camp. Yeah, chat saying, bro, don't even care about the meteor that just hit this. I do care. Oh my gosh, look at that. Look at that. My heart goes out to everybody who used to live there. There were houses there. There were people there. Let's look at that disaster report. Okay. The meteor strike. Hammurabi? The meteor has a name? Alright. Wait. Oh, there were two meteors. Meteor strike Hammurabi and meteor strike Ada. Or Ada. 20 citizens lost. 14 houses destroyed. 4.5 football fields worth of roads destroyed. 3 buildings set on fire. And we even know that 2 trees got set on fire. That's how much we care. A little too close to your name, sorry. Yeah, not the trees. I know, that's nature. We've hurt nature. That is so bad. So bad. Someone said citizens lost 20. Well, can we simply not find them? That's true. We should be able to find them. Don't mind me. Sorry, I blacked out for a second. Sorry, it's probably nothing. Okay, back to that Taco Bell. Back to that Taco Bell. Does this look like a Taco Bell yet? Yaku Energy. That sign just says meat. Natural, fresh meat. All right. Okay, we're going to mark this as a historical building. That means it's not allowed to change any kind of... It's not allowed to upgrade or change its appearance. This is not a drugstore. This is a Taco Bell. Did you see that sign? It said meat. No, not... No. My content is funny. Thank you. We must replant our citizens. I agree. What happened to Poopdale? It's having a run of bad luck. It's having a run of bad luck, and a strange depression is forming in the ground that looks an awful lot like the poop emoji, which is funny because this is where the poop emoji used to be before it got destroyed. Clippy would never carelessly lose citizens like that. You're right. That's the point. Yeah, just meat. What is this game? Cities Skylines.
Meteorologists have issued a severe tornado warning.
A tornado warning, huh?
Residents should seek shelter
That is so... You know what?
when it is available.
Hold on. I'm telling the citizens to evacuate. I've just clicked a button up in the corner here.
Seek shelter immediately if
I clicked the little button. User bunch of numbers. Thank you for all the cakes. Thank you so much.
residents should seek shelter immediately if any is
So I don't really care if they get hit by a tornado. It's fine. It's probably not going to be that bad. Oh, not like this.
tornado has touched down in the
Oh
area.
no.
Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Cool ass. What?
A tornado has touched down in
Cool
the
ass did nothing to you.
shelter immediately if any is available.
Oh, thank the Lord. It's going the other way. That's good.
Tornado has touched down in
That's
the
so.
area.
But you know,
Immediately if any is
this is not so good. Oh. Oh, that's 2 tornadoes, not just one. Guys, cool ass is going to be just fine. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, boy, that... Hang on, let me turn off the interface for this. Yeah. Pooh's Revenge. I play this game often. A bit. It feels personal. Sweet, you guys are praying to Clippy now. I approve. Poo-nado, that's true. When a tornado when a tornado goes over water, it can suck up the water and it becomes known as a water spout. So I guess this would be a poo spout. Oh, even a little lightning and rain too. Super tornado. This one's leaving. It says my work here is done. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going off reservation here. Hey. Hold up. Oh, boy. Helicopters, you're making bad choices. No, too close. Too close. Diarrhea windspout. Didn't we have a poo-nado last week? Briefly, yes.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter.
Oh, man, the goal got reached and everything. I love you guys.
A tornado has touched down in the area. Seek shelter immediately if any is available.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Tornado has touched down in the area. Seek
We're,
shelter immediately if any is available.
this is collateral damage that I wasn't planning on. This is the roundabout district. I didn't call for this. Oh no. Yeah, the tornadoes are parking and barking. Arf, arf. That's right. Sorry, I blacked out there for a second. Back to Taco Bell, you tonight. Yeah. Are we done? I think we're done. I think that's it. Have a meeting with the head of the HOA. If he's still around. How many people made it to the shelter? I don't think they had a lot of warning. $1,109.10. Well, guys, the tornadoes are gone. Get out of here. Out of here. Okay, so 1,100 citizens made it into the shelter. That's good. Why are we distorting the city? Not all of it. Oh. Yowzer. Recent aftermath of recent tornado. 3 tornadoes. Citizens lost 3,168. Buildings destroyed 466. Roads destroyed. A lot of metric roads. We don't have the money to bounce back from this. We might not. Look at that. So much law. Even the judgment pipe bit the dust. Is this what we wanted? I'm more concerned about the roundabout district. This is not... Whoa. Wow. Let's get those roads repaired. We gotta take care of these people. Gotta make sure the rescue workers can get to where they're needed. Oh yeah, I have a damage report. I can look at the destruction. All those roads. Oops, all destroyed. That's so insensitive. Time for more loans. Fig Newts, thank you for the cake. Am I playing with or without money? I mean, I have money for now, but it appears I'm losing money. I better fix this place up, you know? Gotta keep clicking on that damage report to see where the destroyed roads are. All those roads are destroyed. How How are the rescue workers going to rescue anything? Oh boy. All right. I'm going to let the rescue workers do their thing in there for now. Did the president of the HOA survive? We're still looking for him. Unsure. What's that? User many numbers. Thank you for the cake. What did I do? I don't know. I don't remember doing anything. I was just sitting here taking in all the destruction. Pope returns. Yeah, this is a disaster. And it could have been avoided. You know what? Let me set a policy to make sure that this never happens again. I'm going to make sure that there's... Okay, I'm halting all rebuilding efforts in this area. No buildings are to be rebuilt without my express authorization in the glades of Poopdale. The one time the Spiral District is actually unproblematic. Yeah, this is for their safety. I don't want anything built again until we know it's okay. In fact, I'm so worried about their safety that I'm going to get rid of some of these. In fact, you know what I need to be doing? I need to de-zone this. I need to make sure nobody tries to move in here until we're absolutely certain that it's clear. We're absolutely certain that it's safe. I mean, not clear. Why would I say clear? What I mean is safe. The sacred land must be preserved. That's a secondary thing. I'm mostly concerned for the safety of these citizens. I don't want them building in an unsafe area. Oh man, the schools got hit too. Oh boy. Well, you know what they say. The city needs more work family. You know what? There's plenty of work families all over this fine city. What do they say? I don't know what they say. I just want it. I don't know what they say. Thoughts and prayers, that's what they say. I don't know why we have a windmill here. Who did that? Cinematic camera? That was a mistake. Okay, so I'm stepping away for a minute to take a little break. I'll be back in a few minutes. We're going to go back to the Line City and check on things over there. But before that, I will be right back. If you contributed to that live goal and I didn't call you out, Thank you for contributing to the live goal. I'm trying to catch everyone when I see them. Be right back. One of my phones is dying, so I have to plug it in. I'm back. No word on the president of the HOA, unfortunately. I think he lived, like, here, I think. Yeah. I did not have him assassinated. That is a very malicious accusation. Also, you have no proof. Exactly. Yeah, bold claim. Twitch chat doesn't believe me either. They're saying, sure. Whatever. You know? Okay, let me hit save on this. Because I want all this to be remembered. We're going to check in on Line City again for a minute. Have you ordered your raw materials today? Yeah, he could have slipped. So if you're just joining or just rejoining, some strange things have been happening. Look at that. It's almost like an echo or something. Lexi, thank you so much for saying that. Oh my god, freaking Alexa thought I was talking to her. That's no good. Turn that off. Is this line in the Middle East? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. This is based on a real thing. Saudi Arabia is trying to build a line city, or allegedly they might be stopping, but I have not confirmed that whatsoever. They've broken ground. Yeah, if you're just joining, I'm on TikTok as the primary stream, but also I'm experimenting with having this simultaneously streamed on Twitch. And it looks like from the frame rate I'm seeing, it's going okay. But if you want to see the full screen at once, it's on Twitch. If you want to stick to the primary stream, it's on TikTok. This is the only live stream you've ever tuned in. Thank you. That is high praise. So right now the problem in Line City... Wait, they want a 400-meter square cube now? Turn on natural... Yeah, you're right. Yeah, so one of the things about the Line City is I want to simulate realism. And in order to do that, I need to make sure that the disasters are turned on. Because they're going to be facing challenges in real life, and I want to make sure that that's represented as we try to get this done. We did make great progress. We went all the way out to here. We even started a little plaza. It tried to bankrupt us, but it didn't. In fact, we have positive cash flow now. Although I might have to turn on infinite money. Because, once again, we're close to broke. I did designate a small no-smoking zone. So, what happened here... Let me get to this no-smoking zone. There was a fire a rather big fire. It spread all the way over here and all the way over here. And the starting point was right here at this boulder. And so we had... How are the animals? I will try to find them in a minute. We had a trial for the boulder. And I had to play both sides. I had to play prosecutor and defense and judge. And then the jury was chat. And we put it to a vote. Guilty or not guilty. For did the boulder start the fire? And the only other theory was that high school students may have snuck out to the boulder to smoke. But we're unable to check for cigarette butts on the ground. So the jury came back with a vote of guilty. It does not have to be unanimous in this system. It just has to be majority. That's how we roll. Yes, that is why it's in exile. We decided that the proper punishment was to isolate it. So we dug a trench. And also to give it a sign of shame here. No smoking zone. It's the only place in the entire city where smoking is not allowed. See, this right here says city policies. It means for everyone. But special district policies for no smoking zone, smoking ban. You know what? You're right. The high school students were framed by the boulder. You feel like the boulder needs an appeal? Well, if anyone wants to act on behalf of the boulder as an attorney, you're free to file an appeal. He looks innocent. Appearances can be deceiving. Hashtag justice for Boulder. We have a justice hashtag starting for the boulder. Guys, the punishment's been carried out. He was found guilty. Yes, the boulder's a straight up arsonist. Are we? No appeal, but I don't know, the hashtags are coming in too. Twitch chat is asking, is there a chance of a future retrial, or is this a life sentence? This is a life sentence. We do not have the death penalty here. It's a life sentence with no possibility of parole. We cannot destroy the boulder, or else we become no better than the boulder. No possibility of parole whatsoever. It's the most uninnocent boulder you've ever seen, says Twitch chat. But guys, we're evolved. We don't go by looks. We go by evidence. Presidential pardon? I would need something very convincing to give a presidential pardon. Prison pen pal has been offered. A fence around the trench? I don't think I have actual fences, but what I do have is the ability to landscape. Wrong direction. That's not what we wanted. Parks has fences. Well, then I guess I know what my next DLC is. Okay, a good point has been raised. The Twitch chat at the time that this trial took place was not functional. So nobody who was exclusively tuned in on Twitch chat could possibly know because they weren't part of the trial. That's true. However, I would point out that there are people in Twitch chat who have migrated over there from TikTok. And so they would know. Okay. Now I want to make it clear to anyone who's on Team Boulder that this is not punitive. This extra layer here, this is just an extra layer of security because we're concerned about a possible escape attempt, and we're also concerned about the security of the site in general because there's additional attention being placed on the boulder now. So I just want to make it a little bit more inaccessible for its own protection. Could bribery lift the boulder's sentence? How dare you? How dare you suggest... No, this is a government of honor. We are above bribes. We serve the people and we serve the law. Absolutely no bribes are ever accepted in this government. Absolutely not. It would have to be a very, very big bribe. Absolutely not. The glove don't fit. We can't. The glove does fit. We can't acquit. This is the best TikTok in months. Thank you. Thank you. Can I make the landscape into a big target? You know? I feel like that might be sending mixed messages about my fair and impartial treatment of this boulder. I feel like that would be sending the wrong message. Try not to read into this. This is not a target. Especially because of this part that's all messed up right here. Hang on. It's not a target. So this is a double barrier for extra protection. Welcome back, Paige. Thanks for coming back. Thank you. I'm glad it's looking way better. Can I assign the boulder a security team now that the meteor knows where to hit? This is not a target for a meteor. No. I said life without possibility for parole, not death. Not death. There's no executions. And besides, there's something you should know about the meteors. They're not that accurate. If I were to send a meteor here, it could actually land anywhere on the red target. Actually, it could land outside the red target. This is like a suggestion of where it would hit. I wonder if it's feeling intimidated with this thing. You know what? I'm sorry. That was cruel and unnecessary. No, I'm not doing it, guys. No. It would be unfair. Also, look, if I do that, then we lose an example to the rest of the community. I want this boulder to live, and I want it to witness this. Look. Let me give you the boulder's point of view here. You know how they do those shows where like this is what El Chapo's life is like now that he's locked up forever. He only gets... So anyway, this is the life for the boulder now that the boulder is locked up. He gets a view of the prosperity that he tried to stop at all times. I am not calling the boulder El Chapo. See, he gets to see the wind farm working. He gets to see the ships that are still confused and docking themselves on the Poo Lagoon. I will not free the boulder. He gets to see all the buildings. And he gets to see that freaky tall wall. And he knows that he failed. Some would say that's worse than death. What's the name of Pablo Escobar's prison? I don't have that information. I mean, he's dead. So, currently, he's not in prison. Does the boulder have a wife and kids? Unknown. Unknown. Let's try to find some of the animals that we were looking at the other day. Enough about the boulder. He's gotten enough of our attention. So we're in the wilds now. Pablo Escobar. Boulder Escobar. The mayor is torturing inmates. No, I'm not. It's not a target. Look. Twitch chat largely says that the boulder deserves death. It's not an atrocity. I'm in a very difficult position, and I had to balance out all sides. Public interest versus personal freedom. Oh my gosh, look at the freaking time. I was going to give you guys a warning when I had to go. I have to go in 7 minutes. Amazing. Time has just flown by. So here's where we stand. Oh, wow. Okay. A sinkhole is about to open up, and I have no idea where. So we're about to all find out together. Pablo Esco Boulder. And my citizens are unhappy. If it's alleged, you feel like death is a bit extreme. Yeah. So where's this alleged 8.9 magnitude sink? Middle of nowhere. Guys, this is why the Line City is the best shape. The probability of a natural disaster actually hitting the city is so low. Yeah, it's a surprise sinkhole. It's not a big problem. Yeah, there wasn't a ton of evidence, but we gave the boulder a fair trial. We did. I presented both sides of the case, and the chat voted, and he was found guilty. He's alive. He gets to keep his life, which is more than I can say for, well, the affected buildings have been rebuilt, but at the time there was a lot of fire and not all the buildings got saved. Are you guys out of your... Look. He's not getting freed. You would have to create a campaign around that. What I will do for you is I will give him the name. If I can access it. Okay, let's try this again. I literally can't click on the name. There, now I'll be able to click on it. Oof. Okay. Pablo Esco Boulder. And now I will erase the extra part so that it'll go back over where it belongs. Not all of it. Try again. One more time. Pablo Esco Boulder. Sid, yes, Sid was a witness to the Boulder's unspeakable crime. She was there. Oh my gosh. So just clicking on that one little pedestrian area makes the entire pedestrian area go away. It's supposed to let you reshape it. So you know what this means? It doesn't get the name. You know what? Maybe we don't need the no smoking sign. I think everyone knows that this is a no smoking zone now. It even has a little logo underneath it, clearly denoting no smoking. So this can say Pablo Escobar. Oh my gosh, people are... User many numbers and fig newts. Thank you so much for the cakes. Now, I'm going to have to sign off in like just a couple minutes. So let me tell you what's up next time I live stream. On the off hours, I'm going to do some housekeeping here because it looks like we're hurting. It looks like we're hurting a lot, but it's going to be a little tedious, and I can't really narrate through it while I try to figure out how to fix this. So I want to make sure... Oh, yeah, everyone, if you could please follow, that would be fantastic. That way I can try to eventually maybe do this more often. So I'm going to be trying to fix up this district, and I can show you guys the progress on that next time. As for Spiral District... Well, you all saw what happened. There's probably going to be some videos about that this week. And then we'll see what the fate is going forward. Maybe it's all over, maybe it's not. Twitch chat says, if this was such a difficult decision for you, how quick did you decide to make the Eyes of Clippy boulders? That's a good point. It was a risk. Oh, okay, look. I knew that some people would see it as a risk, but I'm not prejudiced against boulders. I figured they deserve a fair chance. Perhaps Clippy has found a way to utilize the power of the boulders for good and not evil. Also true. That could be a possibility. Clippy has managed to destroy or lose all of its citizens. To not destroy or lose all of its citizens. So that's a good point, yes. I do not discriminate against boulders. So this schedule going forward is still once a week for streaming on Sunday evenings. And then I try to post as many videos as I can throughout the week. And if I can grow the channel more here and on Twitch and on YouTube, then maybe I can turn this into something bigger. Oh gosh, TikTok trivia starting. I didn't get very far last time. I'm not going to worry about that. But I am signing off for now. So I want to thank everybody for joining. This is really great fun, and I'm really humbled and glad that so many people are tuning in to watch me do this and to participate. So thank you so much for subscribing on YouTube. Thank you. And this stream will be saved in a few hours, and then I will attempt to upload it on YouTube. And that's going to happen tomorrow or Tuesday. So thanks again to everyone. And I'm now signing off. Thank you, Twitch, as well.